Hey guys, welcome back to another live game commentary. Today we are playing some zhao jungle. We're in our placement still. I'm actually not 100% sure what we're at. I've got a feeling we might actually be something like 2 wins and 7 losses or something like that. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we're at, basically. So, yeah, whatever. We're still in our placements. We're doing something, and yeah. So, why are we playing zhao today? Just got to type a cheeky little mail in chat there. We're playing Xin today because I actually wanted to play Skarner, but I wanted to play more of a carry jungler because for my team comp this game, we don't really have a lot of damage. We have Heimerdinger as our mid laner, Sion as our top laner, and Varus is our only real carry on our team. But I didn't really want Varus to be the only carry for us, so instead I decided to pick more of a damage jungler because on someone like Xin I can perform more of a carry duty than I could on Skarner. I'm probably going to just mute my bot lane, by the way, because I can feel like they're just going to annoy me. Varus starts the game by crying about being tilted, which is a bit, not a great start for our only carry. And Nami is now getting aggy as well because Varus died, so I might just give him the old cheeky ignore Reno here, but we'll see. Alright, I'm going to do my it's not patented at all, but this is like my proper full clear. I'm going to do this game, guys. Proper full clear here. When it comes to what lanes I want to gank, I really don't want to look at mid lane at all this game. Most likely, at least. Because Heimer's most likely going to be pushing really, really hard, so it's kind of hard to gank that. And, I mean, you just leave Heimer lanes alone. They just kind of do their own thing. So, yeah, I'm not really going to be looking mid too much. I could look top if I wanted to. But I'm also aware that Jax is a bit of a rough matchup for Xin because of his Counter-Strike. Xin doesn't really struggle too much at fighting people in 1v1s, but when you're playing versus someone who can block all of your auto attacks, that kind of changes things. When you're playing a champion who has an attack speed steroid as one of his good strengths, which completely gets ruined by a Counter-Strike, and your Q, which is extra damage, and your CC, again, completely ruined by Counter-Strike. Ooh, that's close. I think the minions might have him, you know. Nice, the minions got him. Good shit. Alright, so Jax does his first gank of the game. I was kind of interested to see him bot side there. I wasn't really I'm not sure where he started. I'm not sure what his path is this game. Because I guess he's not starting top side, I guess. I'm going to go on this guy here because Heimer can come and Orianna can't, so this works out for us really well. He's got no flash because he used that at level 1. I don't really know why he wanted to fight me there. Probably because he can beat me 1v1, but that's not really a 1v1, so good stuff. Let's put a ward down here, and then I'll try and look at something like a Gromp here. Don't know if this Gromp is up or not, but I'm going to look for it anyway. No, it's not. That's cool. And then we'll just... Boop. There we go. Alright, let's go for... Can I do anything bot here? I don't think so. They're too far on the tower. We'll chill out. We'll chill out a little bit here. Alright, my Sion is getting absolutely blasted in the top lane right now. He's half CS of Swain. Which, that's not ideal, but I don't really know too much about the new Swain. This is kind of just what happens when there are new champions knocking about, but... Or reworks, I guess. But I'm pretty sure he's more of a lane bully than anything else, or at least his laning is one of his strengths, so it's not too surprising that Sion's struggling. And Sion as a tank, I mean, all he really has to do this game is just be tanky. He doesn't have to do anything. I would be worried if Sion was if Sion was a lane bully and then he was losing lane. Or a carry or an assassin or someone who wants to snowball. But Sion, it's cool. I might still show top at some point, but I'm not worried about this top lane, basically. Honestly, things are going fine for us right now. I haven't mentioned my runes, but you can see them at the bottom left of your screen here, down here by my champion portrait. I've gone for Precision Primary with Press the Attack into Triumph, Alacrity, and Coup de Grace. And then for my secondary, I am Domination with Sudden Impact. I think it's called Sudden Impact. And Zombie Ward. Right, this guy just hit level 6 and he's got full stacks of his thingamajigs. Is this a bad place to gank him? I don't think so. So we're going to engage with Q and not with E. Knock him up and then press W. Probably should have dodged that, shouldn't I? Oh my god, all the minions just turned on me. Oh my god, whatever. Fuck my life, the minions just turned on me. Fuck. That was actually so awkward. Okay, whatever. I'm actually going to give myself a little bit of a pass on that one, because that's just a tad unfortunate that whatever the minions were fighting here dies, and then, let's go kill him. My red smite was maybe like a few seconds off of being up there as well. Would have been really nice to have my red smite there. Still, that's not too bad. If I'd gone a bit earlier, Swain wouldn't have been level 6 either. I do know from playing Swain on the PB that those little like ammo bars underneath his health bar basically indicate how strong his ultimate is. I also tanked his W, so yeah. I could have played that one better, but that's fine. I still think that's okay. Oh, hello. I saw you there, mate. That was weird. Alright, I'm level 6, this guy's level 5, so... I'm tanking, get a hit in. Nice, good enough. Jax was nearby here as well, and he just kind of thought, yeah, fuck it. I think he just went for his blue, because he knows he can't really fight me if I have the level advantage on him there, so he's like, oh shit, if this guy wants my blue, he can take it. So he just backs off. But no, that's good for us. I'll go for my Krugs here. Should I have gone for first bar tower? I think I should have gone for first bar tower actually. Yeah, I think this is a mistake to not get that tower. I mean, I could have got it, but do we want it, I guess is the question. We didn't go for Dragon either. The thing with Dragon, though, is that Jax is around, and I feel like if we force a fight, even though Heimer's just pushing Orianna in a lot, Orianna gives a lot more, I would argue, in those fights. I could be wrong, though. I'm not too, like, knowledgeable about Heimerdinger, to be honest with you. I feel like we could have got Dragon or the tower there, actually. I think that's a bit of a mistake by me. Anyway, not too bad so far, not too bad. Let's go clear my top side out. I'll get level 7 from one camp, so I'm definitely going to do one camp here before I look to maybe go top side again, because Swain's pushing out kind of hard. Swain is pretty tanky, but I do a lot of damage. I've got my red smite this time, so he shouldn't be able to kill me. I have my ultimate too. So, considering how close last fight was, the fact that I'm now like a lot stronger for this fight too. He hasn't even got more items either. He's genuinely as strong as he was last time. It's fine, that's Shen. This is really good for us. We blow Shen out and Shen ult. Shen ult and Sion ult. Shen ult, yeah, well, we do blow Sion ult, but Shen ult, Swain ult, and Sion ult. That's cool. I mean, that's so good for, oh my god. Fuck. I was going to say, it's so good for us to get Shen out of bot side, because then it means my bot lane can just go crazy, but... I think, did they try and dive Xayah there or something? I think they tried to dive Xayah. Fuck. This is what I don't really understand about... Okay. This is an important point when you're playing solo queue. If the jungler ganks you, and especially if he ganks you a lot, that's your fault. That's a mistake from you. If the jungler is kicking your ass constantly, that's because you're making it easy for the jungler to kick your ass. Like, I'm making this point not because I'm like, oh, my bot lane's inting, blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, like, this Varus's perspective is totally wrong here. Like, 100%. This is why this guy tilts. This is why this guy is, you know, struggling in solo queue. Because he's dying like this, and it's not clocking in his head that maybe this is something he's doing wrong. If you die a lot in your lane to the enemy jungler, that's because you're making it too easy for the enemy jungler to kill you. Like, he shouldn't be saying things like 5 times Jax, 5 death bot. It's like, maybe that's not something to excuse you. That's something to say we're playing poorly and not respecting the enemy jungler. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, if you keep thinking that the enemy jungler... No, back off, back off. Oh, this is watered. If you keep thinking the enemy jungler is just there to like ruin your day and there's nothing you can do to stop it, then you will die a lot to the enemy jungler. Sadly, it is the enemy jungler's job to ruin your day a little bit. So you gotta be careful for that shit. We can do this, I think. Ooh, that's the TP though, that's kind of scary. Who is Swain though? It's not really that scary if it's Swain. We can just back off, like, we're under no pressure to try and do anything here, really. Oh god. Get him! Hit him! Oh my god. We could have killed Shen there. Fuck. Yeah, I was even saying it. I was saying it. We're under no pressure to do anything here. If we just backed off of that one, it would have been fine. I went a little bit too crazy there. I went back in. But that should have been a 1-for-1. That should have been a 1-for-1 there. We could have easily... killed thingy there. Oh well, that's unfortunate. Do I need to go Mercs this game? I think I need Mercs, yeah. Okay, you know what? How about we just do this cheeky... We do this cheeky little slash for me all. Honestly, if anything, those guys should be blaming me for that one. Because we didn't need to go back in there. But, I mean... If you wanna just see the mistakes of your teammates, then you can be raging all game long. I guess what's kind of what's like, I don't know if it's the truth of it comes down to the fact that it's not about your teams not making mistakes. It's about that's a guarantee. It is a guarantee that your teammate is going to make mistakes. But it's just about just choosing to focus on things that you can influence, and therefore things that you can improve on, you know? I mean, like, if that Siren doesn't TP, then that's a big mistake, but how can you have made that different? How about either you know, ping him out, just like ping him, just like I just sound like TP, just ping it while the fight's going on, so that you're indicating like, Siren, can you use this TP, you know? How about you don't put yourself in a situation where you need him to TP in, which we totally could have done there as well. Do you know what I mean? Like right here, again, if Heimerdinger dies here and blames Sion because Swain was roaming, how about, you know, you're not put yourself in a position where Swain's able to kill you, which if Heimer just backed off would have happened. And again, not trying to, like, I'm not trying to flame there at all. I'm just saying, like, in theory, do you get what I'm trying to get at? It's like, you can choose what it is you want to focus on. You can choose what it is that tilts you and what makes you annoyed. But if you constantly see the mistakes of your teammates, you are guaranteed to tilt and you're going to rage and it's going to make you a really bad solo queue player. So, it's up to you. You can rage that much if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. And again, I'm not saying this to put blame on my teammates, because I'm more than willing to say, yeah, actually, I've made mistakes as well. But I'm not blaming anyone, you know? I'm not sitting there blaming anyone else, which is, I guess, the distinction I'm trying to make there. Anyway. We're going to have to try and get a bit of a cheeky comeback into this game. We're doing, the only lane that's really doing well is mid lane, but it's Heimerdinger, so we can try and use Heimerdinger to stall out a little bit, but there's nothing really good coming out of this lane phase here. Our bot lane was stronger, and I probably should have played around them a bit more. But are they just going to leave this here? If they just leave this here, I think we can just defend it. Wow. What are they... What are they going for here? This would make sense if, say, they were going for, like... maybe going for, like, an Inferno or something here. Like forcing us to defend mid while they get something else. But there's nothing for them to get. I'm not sure what they're doing. Alright, this next dragon I think is pretty unsalvageable, I would say. And it's only a cloud, so there's no real pressure here, I don't think. Kill him fast. Oh, at least my red smite got him. Woo! Bloody hell. Swing hurts. Okay. My bot lane's pretty tilted, lads. There it is. That's the 17 minutes roundabout. Okay. Do I want to go for Triforce this game? I feel like I have to go Triforce still. I would normally go for Black Cleaver in this situation, but I still think I just need to be the carry. Even if I go Black Cleaver, I don't think I'll be able to carry as well as I need to this game. We only have one carry on the team, and that's Varus, and he's tilted off the face of the earth and isn't playing very well, so if I don't have damage, then we're going to be pretty screwed. I can go top here, though.
The warrior spirit is never broken.
Did he no, he didn't DC. He just has zero respect for Sion here. Why is Sion... Is he BMing Swain? Then maybe they said something on all chat or something, but I muted everyone, so... Maybe something was happening there. Jax is kind of scary. But I still think we win 2v2 here. I'm mostly worried about if... Okay. If Orianna is here. Is what I was going to say. Oh shit. We can get him though. Can we get him? Let's flash out of that one. I feel like if Sion comes down we do this because of the Hymo tower. But maybe not. Yeah, I think we could have done that. It was a bit unfortunate the Shen, whatever it is, Shen's W that blocks auto attacks. Blocked my knock up there. Wait, is Sion trolling? Well, Sion didn't have his ult either way, but still, I think we could have done that. Whatever. I think this might just be one of those games where I think we're just maybe a little bit too tilted here. It's like I'm not convinced that the team really wants to win, if that makes sense. I think they're just a little bit too pissed off, so it feels like they're not really doing what would be best in order to win the game. Or they're not really try-harding because of that, you know, they're not really trying their best. That's what it feels like. But what is quite important though as well, I should say, because maybe sometimes by talking about what's going on with the team, it might sound like I'm totally trying to just completely diffuse blame from myself, which I'm really not. Like, I think I could have won this game if I played it differently as well. I'm not saying this game's over, by the way. I guess what I should say is this game would be a very different game if I'd played it differently. Because I mean, my bot lane, yes, they got ganked, and yes, that's their fault. And they're tilted now as well, which is their fault, and you know, whatever. But my bot lane was winning, honestly. Like they were strong for a decent amount of time. Like if I'd played around them more and maybe countered more ganks with the Jax, then that would have been I could have definitely done that and had a very different game, I think. I also think that there was one specific play where, you know, we just needed to chill out, and I didn't chill out. I went back in. Little things like that, you know. I think I could have won this game. Are they... Why are they running around together? I can just stay here, honestly, and just keep picking up waves. If the game doesn't really accelerate in pace, then this isn't too bad for us. I mean, we're bleeding a lot of stuff, but we kind of have to right now. What would just be bad is if they get Baron, I guess. I can't kill this guy by myself, but I can see Sion. So I'm going to press R. Oh, he doesn't have R, fuck. That's awkward. Am I dead? Third hit. I'm good. Nice. Well, we get Swain's flash there. It's not bad. Thank God for red smite though, holy shit. That red smite makes a huge difference. 20%, I took 20% less damage from Swain there as well. Alright, no real surprise there. So them getting Baron's pretty bad for us, but a lot of it comes down to now how we can hold with this Baron. I don't really feel like the enemy team's particularly smart, so... Or they're not playing particularly smart, so there's definitely a good chance that we can just turtle this. What a legend. Oh no! Holy shit, that's so unfortunate. Oh, he's dead. Rest in pepperonis, buddy. Is he gonna... Oh my goodness, he's actually doing this. Okay. I see what Heimer's doing here. I see what he's doing. He's gonna put loads of towers down, then he's gonna blast cone himself in. I'm down. He could have actually launched himself in there and probably killed Jax as well, but that's cool. We get the tower there, so the dragon. I think that's worth it. That was an interesting strategy though. I thought he was gonna launch himself in to kill Jax, but he was just trying to steal dragon. But I think he could have launched himself in and got Jax there too. But no, that's cool. Alright. I probably should have ran like this side as well rather than running out. I should have ran in. No, I've got my Triforce now. That's pretty big. That's pretty decent. I mentioned before that if I played this game differently, I would have won, and I said that bot lane is pretty strong, or they were strong. I think that's really the only thing I would have had to change this game is just play around the bot lane. It is a bit difficult though, because if your carries are tilted like this, even before the game starts, like this Varus was saying he's tilted, it's like you don't really want to sit around people who are tilted, you know, because people who are tilted always play worse, and it's like they not only play worse, but when things go wrong, they just give up straight away. So honestly, a bit like this game. So it's like I could have put my eggs in their basket, but it wouldn't have guaranteed that they would have, you know, been able to carry. So We're just letting them end here. Well, I guess I don't want to defend this one. I still do a decent amount of damage there. That was a third of Jax's health. Alright, this one's over, lads. No, don't kill me again. My KJ's bad enough. Alright. Well, Tilt wins this game, lads. Yeah, I should have played around bot lane more. I think we could have... Probably could have... the game would look a lot different, basically. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. Let's take a look here and see what my placements are looking like. Yeah, sorry this was a bad game, but what are you gonna do? Who gets my honor? Heimer. Is that the end of my placements? I'm not sure whether if I was 2 and 7 that would be. Is that the end of my placements? No, that was my 9th game. Now I'm 2 and 7. 7,000 damage. Fucking hell. Woo. Jax actually did less damage than me as well. It's funny as well, Jax, he did some good stuff bot and he's got a crazy good score, but they had, how many kills as a team did they get? 22, and he was involved in 11 of them. So he had a 50%, kill participation. And I had 5 out of 6. So, yeah. God, look at my team, man. They're so aggy. Jesus. It's amazing, this Elo. Yeah, because he's really good. He's really good, guys. He's definitely not stuck in this Elo or anything like that. Fuck yeah, no. That's so lucky for you, boys. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Next game will be better. We'll have the legendary 3 and 7, the dream. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, and I will see you in my next video.